Hello dear friends, good morning. I think such a beautiful morning. It has become a kind of stereotype for me to start my video. Anyway, today I want to be quiet, maybe sometime later. So maybe I will take this time to just do some random blah 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 and about some of the comments. I got one of my very old friend, not in age but in years, and she mentioned she works in a place as a boss, as a manager, as a leadership role, and she has some people working for her, under her team. It just not cooperating, not work well. Sometimes she was frustrated and trying to talk to them, and she would like to hear me talk about it. Sometimes we are in a situation that is beyond our control. The people under us, the people under you, may not be angry with you, but maybe because the whole picture of your organization is not working well. I have seen that I have experienced that in an organization that is dying, that does not have good positive energy, there are good people. Good people are everywhere. There are good people in any position, be a boss, be a subordinate, be someone above or beyond you. There are always good people. There are. But if the whole energy of the organization is in peril, is not right, it's just not right. It's just not right. You can work hard because you like this person, your boss. Take her, take him, like your personal friend, like, or not friend, just as a respect. Oh, she is doing her job, and it's not an easy job. Let me do my share. Just be conscientious, be kind, be nice. But it does not change the overall situation of your organization. You cannot really do very much about it. People have the choice to do it. And I do not know if you have the right or not. Everything is double-edged, double-sided. A contract is not only one side. The contract will be signed by two parties, by the employer and the employee. And when it is time to make decision, you have to make decision. This person is right or not. You will see this person is not right. And holding this person in your place stopping this person from developing is not doing a favor. And if we do a job, we should understand that we should do the minimum or to fit into that job. If it is not so, then either this person need to move on because you find this work is not worthy for you to move on, or this company need to move on, this place need to move on and say bye-bye to this person. Because if a person make all the effort to show that I do not care, make every effort to demonstrate, to show you, you are nothing. You need to accept that you are nothing, you are not good enough for this person. And then put an end to it. This is what I think. You do not have the right to put an end in a miserable way. Both suffers. The person suffers, cannot grow. The company suffers, cannot make productivity. It is hard to be the harsh, mean person, but you make sure that it may be a favor to that person to stop that person's pain from, I don't know. I am not a boss. I do not have this kind of situation. I cannot think about it. I used to be a boss, and I have people work under me, and I think we have confrontation, we have this and that, but eventually the big environment is still right. It's not a dying organization is up. It's just some small problem. Anyway, maybe put into the shoes to think about the other person, why he or she give you so much trouble, or so does not like the things they are doing, so unresponsible and irresponsible. Maybe he or she is looking for something else. Maybe have a clear guideline. I like you, you are my friend, but when it is when there is a thing to do, we have a certain rule or a certain parameter, a certain rubric. If you do sales, you make sale for $100. You do not reach it, you have another chance. then you do not reach it, you have your last chance. 3 strikes. If at the end of the day you still do not reach that goal, this job does not deserve you. Do something else. You make money, you make contribution in whichever way. Maybe your strength is not in sales. Your strength is in talking with other people, in different things. Finding the right way for another person might be just to reconsider, to have a discussion. What is wrong? Why it does not work? Is your job goal realistic? Come back to my SkillShare class. So in SkillShare, I have any place. I think in SkillShare, I put on my class because I put too early. I get warning, you should not put too early. And when the time is right, they check that my project is not good enough. So I correct it, so it is up. I have 2 classes, and on Friday I will have my 3rd class up. So there is a very clear rubric. You like it or not, this is the rubric. They are the boss. They can decide. If you do not fit into this, 3 times, 1 time, 1 warning, 2 times, 2 warnings, 3 times, you are out. You are no longer in there. It is clear. Once you put the rubric very clear. As a human, you may put some rubric and with some up and down variation or the up and down room, jiggling room, but make sure it is clear. Only say, can you work harder for me? No need, no way. He does not need to work harder for you. He needs to work efficiently, efficient enough, just fit into that rubric, fit into that demand. If he is smarter than the demand, he can achieve more than the demand. You need to pay more money. He need to fit into this amount of job, and that is it. And you can also accept he may talk not friendly, but it is a job. If he finish the job, don't think about other things. Don't put other things. Make sure your guideline, your rubric is about productivity, is about attitude, is about what? And so come back to these 3 strikes. I come to a SkillShare or whatever company, and I am thinking, so through time, I think I am developing my way of teaching, and there are a lot of things I feel good, and especially my subscribers, the friends' comments confirmed what I was doing right or wrong. One thing you need to understand, however good, however bad, you are not fit into one particular category. You are only fit into your category. Everyone thinks differently. They think you are bad. It's not necessarily that you are really bad. It's maybe because you are not fitting into that category. For example, if an online training website, they need to make sure that there is a particular rule in it. There is a class plan, there is an outline, there is information resource, there is inspiration part, there is a execution part, there is a project part. They need to put all these things in place. But when you do your things, it is a drive-by learning experience. You are not required to do anything. You just remember. So it's a different set of expectation. Do not feel bad because your way of doing things does not meet that expectation. There are 2, 3, 4, 5, many other online teaching websites. If Etsy close you up, there are Shopify. If Shopify close you up, there is Amazon sale. If Amazon sale close you, there is Squarespace, Wix. There are many other places, other things in this world of abundance. Everything. Once there is an idea, there is already 1,000 practice coming up. Find your own niche. Find your own strength in doing things. So all what I say is be fair. You do something, you do within the requirement. If this place needs such a role so dearly, you have more negotiation power, you have more power to make your decision. But if there are already 2 or 3 persons lined up waiting for this position, you know what you should do. You just buckle up, work it well, and do a good job, right? You have no chance to be lazy because Johnny is waiting behind you. You are not doing the job, get out. I am here. So, as a boss, as an employer, you have your rule, you have your right. As an employee, as a person who looking to serve another person, to contribute your knowledge, your ability, your work, you have your right. Make sure that that place deserves you. The 2 sides, make sure it is the right equation. A big box counter another big box. A big weight in whichever form, whichever shape, equals to another big weight in whatever shape, in whatever form, in whatever color, in whatever variation. Make it fair and square, even and flat. It will stay. I love you, I really do. Do. Bye bye.